Lil Uzi Vert, Eternal Atake 2. I'm reviewing it in a casino, guys. I'm in a fucking
Ideal mesmo pro mundo atual seria fazer o ensino médio junto com o curso técnico, certo? É no Senac que o aluno tem autonomia de verdade, formação cidadã, foco na diversidade, preparação pro Enem, material didático sem taxas e muito mais. Na real, tem tudo que você precisa para se sentir preparado para a vida. Seja para entrar no mundo do trabalho ou te ajudar a decidir o que fazer na faculdade. Quer saber? Senac. Vem comigo! Acesse sp.senac.br/ensino-médio-técnico.
Casino right now. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 10, guys. We are trying to get to 1 million plays. The climb is starting now. And I can't believe it, guys. We are here. We are finally at close, guys. We are at 900,000 right now. We are trying to hit 1 million plays. So make sure you check out this episode because we are doing the first ever, guys, in the casino right now. We are doing the first ever 3-part album review, guys. I mean, can't you believe it? Hey! What the hell? Look, you don't love Lil Uzi Vert, I guess. Not everybody loves Lil Uzi Vert, I guess you could say, The audience I might have in this casino today is probably fucking Twitter, alright? So bear with me. But we're doing a 3-part album review on Eternal Atake 2, guys, for Sunday, Monday night, Tuesday night, and probably Wednesday night. I don't know. But guys, we're trying to get to 1 million plays. So if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. Let's talk about this album. Now look, this is going to be a 3-part series. So, we're not going to get to everything in this part. But part 2 will be out as soon as I can get it out, guys. But Eternal Atake 2, let's talk about it. Because if you know, as gamblers might say, if they're fucking, at a casino, some of the things they might say is this. Is the Lil Uzi Vert album good? Is it just nostalgic bait? Is it just a deluxe? I've seen some people call this just a pink tape deluxe, It's one of those things. My history with listening to Lil Uzi Vert has started out with Eternal Atake, and then I jumped up and we reviewed Pink Tape, and then I actually reviewed Pink Tape. On this show, we did Pink Tape. I think we did the Deluxe. I think we covered Red Moon. And now we're checking out Eternal Atake 2. And I'm going to start off talking about this album with 3 points. I'm going to be giving 3 points. Alright, 3 fucking points. And we're going to be going over a lot of stuff in these 3 points. So make sure you sit down, grab a drink or something, grab a goddamn beer. You're at a fucking casino right now. I don't condone being at a casino. I'm only here because I have a gambling problem and I'm $500 in debt, but the casino does love me, so we're doing just fine. Alright, starting off with my first point. Let's talk about this album's production. Because one of the things that I've seen about this album that I've heard is that production-wise of this album overall is not really the best. Look, we might get some cheers in the audience for my disses right now to this album review, but I'm not trying to diss this album at all. I'm trying to be really real with y'all guys. No matter how much, nostalgic lenses I have, no matter how many, rose-tinted glasses, excuses I can give to this album and have I've given to the track reviews we've done last week, the production of this album overall is just okay. And that's kind of a problem if it's the whole album. I wouldn't say this if it wasn't the whole album, but it is the whole album. And I think that might be a little bit of a flaw off this album. This album doesn't feel put together. And I think it's one of those things where I kind of go, why was this album so hyped up? Why was so much put into this, work of promoting Eternal Atake 2? But when I get to the music, the content that I bought, or some of y'all are buying by streaming over and over again, I feel like I didn't really, you know, get anything really much out of this. You know, Pink Tape had a lot more variety and production. We even had fucking full-on fucking rock songs in Pink Tape, and I look at this and I go, you know, it's just okay here. And I guess I wouldn't complain too much or anything like that, you know. And I guess I wouldn't complain often if it wasn't the whole album. But guys, you know, as your grandma's baking a damn, you know, fucking pot pie, to be honest with you, you know, I would rather eat a pot pie. I would rather eat a fucking apple pie. I would rather eat any damn pie than listen to this album. Because, to be honest with you guys, to be for real with you guys, when the production is just this stale, it's just this okay, I kind of go, what am I listening to? You know, tracks like the Big Time Rush track, Chill Bay, you know, those tracks, you know, they have some moments that I like, some vocal moments that I do enjoy, but the production on those tracks don't hit really. You know, it's just kind of just the bare minimum. It's just kind of okay. And, you know, I just don't really feel like, you know, if I'm gonna, you know, listen to fucking almost, you know, 12 tracks off this album, if I'm gonna listen to all these tracks, at least I would want some variety. So, overall, my first point, the production is just okay. Gambling intermission, I can't even lie right now, gambling intermission, but, right now, I'm on the slot machines right now, and I'm just going to tell y'all something. I'm absolutely losing all my damn money, and I don't even know how that happened. Let's just get to the second point. Now, look, my second point. Let's talk about the vocals. Now, look, a lot of people have been complaining. I've seen some complaints about the deep voice, and I kind of go, you know, Playboi Carti does it, Ken Carson does it. So many of these rappers, Yeet does it, and I honestly, so many rappers that do the deep voice thing, honestly, Lil Uzi Vert doing it is, I don't think, a problem at all. You know, some people have called, you know, this album a Lil Uzi Vert ripoff, but I kind of look at it and I kind of go, guys, it's not that damn bad. Calm your ass down. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't think it's a direct copy of fucking, you know, Playboi Carti. Because, honestly, I think Playboi Carti would do something a little bit more different. He would do something a little bit more production. Now, look, did Playboi Carti do, like, a Future-inspired song and fucking just did, like, a Future Walmart version knockoff song? He did do that recently, and he did the deep voice thing. But I will say this, you know, overall, it's not that bad, and it's kind of like, alright. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna kind of just give it grace, because I'm just kind of going like, it's alright, the vocals are alright, and I think the deep voice thing is not that big of a deal that people are making it out to be, and honestly, I don't even think it's much of a ripoff to Playboi Carti, because fuck, Playboi Carti is ripping off Future with this fucking deep voice shit. This fucking deep voice auto-tune shit, alright? Future fucking knows that shit. So I'm just kind of going, guys, calm your asses down. Gambling intermission once again. I can't even lie, gambling intermission, because I just lost $600. Oh my God. Somebody, you know, somebody sent a prayer out for me. Somebody send me a damn, you know, Bud Light for an apology. Oh my God damn, I just lost 600. Alright, let's talk about the third point and get at it. Now look, guys, my third point. There's no features on this album, and I don't really care for features, but the only feature that this album has is the Big Time Rush feature, which was not a feature at all. It was just an excuse to say Big Time. I guess it was like a little nod to say Big Time Rush in the hook, that he's Big Time Rush in the hook, Big Time Rush in the hook, Big Time Rush in the hook, and honestly, it kind of hits. I ain't gonna lie to you, the hook kind of hits. So, Honestly, W feature, but to be real with y'all, I really wish there was some features, but I'm honestly not going to complain too much about that. But, yeah, guys, overall how I'm feeling, so far about this album, it is one hell of a ride. But, guys, that's part one. That's the end of part one. Alright, look, that's the end. We're going to talk about part two. We're going to talk about all the tracks. We're going to go over every single track and rate it 1 through 5. 1 out of 5, not 1 through 5. So, honestly, guys, look, I know you're pissed about a part 2, but a part 2 is going to happen. Guys, part 2 coming up soon. Bye.